大家好. Imagine if I did my speech in Mandarin, that would be super impressive, but I'm not going to do that today. So, it is so surreal seeing everyone here right now. Like, I'm kind of just like, pinch me, this is crazy. I have a couple questions that I just want to ask really fast because I just want to get a gauge. So, who has flown on, like, who's on an airplane to get here today? Raise your hand. Oh, snap, that's awesome. Okay, who has been on someone's podcast, article, interview, did a business collab with someone from Awe? Raise your hand. Nice, love that. Okay, who has met someone from Awe and met them in real life? Like aside from the summit? Yes, I love that. Amazing. So I guess why I was asking all these questions is because I feel like it kind of leads to like decision making, right? Like all of you guys make these decisions to meet people in real life, to engage, to be part of this community, to be like invested, and to be here in Taiwan. Like that's huge. So this is one of my favorite quotes. Like your life today is a result of a series of decisions you've made that have caused you to arrive where you are, and that's Taiwan. And I kind of want to just go through memory lane too, because some of you are new to Asian Wander Women, and I want to know, or I want to share like how we got here today. So, this is Ivy and I. Ivy is my co-founder. I guess this is like the beginning of our friendship back in San Francisco. We both worked in Silicon Valley, trauma bonded over our early career as like 20-something-year-old, and she approached me to start a community called Asian Female Nomads. And so if you were one of the OGs of the community, you would know that we were like AFN. This is a great diagram that Ivy created. And we were small, like we were like a very small community in the corner of the internet, right? Like maybe there's like a couple hundred of us, and now we're like 2,200. I made the decision to make the move to Singapore, which was like a huge lift. And I think that showed me that there are a lot of women globally who kind of thought like Ivy and we wanted to bring them into this space. And that really just blew my mind that people wanted to also wander, to explore, to build businesses, and to be part of something bigger. And I think throughout my personal journey to go to Singapore, and Ivy was also gallivanting in like Africa, China as well, I think we both came to the conclusion that the decision to wander can be very isolating. It's like, I don't think there's a community out there that has ever done something like what we've done. And the things that we have to navigate as Asian women, especially the family expectations, cultural expectations, there's so many nuances that we have to go through. And the fact that we want to quit our jobs and just try something new, like that's so out of the norm. Like not a lot of people can do that. So I like that we can do this together in this community. And also just really quickly going down Wander Women, the memory lane, we were also a DAO. We made the decision to try to do an NFT to create a DAO as well, but it ultimately, we didn't end up going through with it, and we just became a travel community. And then last year, we made the decision, Joanna, our events director, planned this event in Singapore, and it was a success. And so that was like, okay, this is great, we have something here, and we had it, and this kind of led to our decision to do one in Taiwan. And so we've been planning this event for more than 6 months. It's been like a wedding, to be honest, like there's so many details. And like to be, you know, to have it actually happen is like amazing. And so, yes, I love that energy. And I just wanted to show, like, I feel like when I see one of the Oz in like real life, this is like what I feel like when I see one of you guys. And I've seen you guys running to each other, hugging each other, and being like, oh my god, like this is great. So what you can expect to take away from this summit is, yes, a global network. You'll find people from all over the world at this event. You'll find courage to wander more, learn a lot of like business practices and just general like knowledge. We have personal coaching, and then I think, if anything, we hope that you can pay it forward. So if you know anyone who's interested in doing it, doing something similar, or like you can support them, I would hope that you can pay it forward. I created this quote at 4 a.m. today. Don't make the wrong decision based off someone's right decision. In the end, it is making the decision that is true to yourself. And I feel like that's just very relevant. So if someone's right decision is not always going to be the right decision for you. And lastly, I just want you guys to go out there and conquer the world, make new friendships, and have a really good time for the next 4 days. So yeah, thank you.